in recent LA history. Now, this video here was created before the Big U RICO, before Big U was arrested by the feds and indicted. However, if you watch this video to the end, you would have the full story and the full understanding of exactly why Big U and Wack 100 can't be in the same room and why they dislike each other to extreme degrees.
People, street people, kids, listen, it's a new element out here. You know what I'm saying? It's called the gang cop. Big U is the leader.
Like you said, you asked me about the other dude. Before I even knew Wack 100, I let him do what he gonna do, bro. A lot got to deal with that. He got to deal with a lot, because I'm not gonna disrespect him and nobody else to get no likes. You know what I'm saying? But if they want to disrespect me, that's cool. Because if I see you, I'm going to demo on you. I'm going to take the case.
But things weren't always like this. There was a time, believe it or not, where Wack 100 and Big U were best friends.
I respected him. I learned to love his family, to care about his family. You know, we both been in each other's homes. Our kids know each other. You know, and I looked at his son like a nephew. You know, no matter what it was, you know, we was there. You know, any situation that had something to do with me, whether I knew about it beforehand or not, he was also there for me.
So where did things go wrong? How did these two go from being best friends to sworn enemies? Luckily for you, you clicked on this video because I got the answers for you. We actually have to rewind to the year 2000 because that's when this journey starts. Wack 100 and Big U got introduced to each other through Death Row. You see, Wack 100 joined Death Row through Reggie Wright. Reggie and Wack had a relationship, and Reggie vouched for Wack to Suge, and that's how Wack 100 got his intro into Death Row.
When I first met Reggie, I told Reggie, listen, I'm here for whatever it got to be, but I really want to conduct some business. So Reggie gave me his phone number, and after going out a few times, a few situations happening on that side of it, few conversations with Reg on the other side of it, he eventually put me on a three-way call with Suge. And he told Suge, like, yo, man, we need this dude around. He brings both elements. He's a thinker. He bought his business. He got his own money. He ain't up here asking for a check. And, you know, but he with the if we got to be. So that, he told Reg, y'all keep it together. And, you know, when I get there, you know, we'll put it together. And that's how that came.
But Big U's introduction to Death Row was a little bit more grim. Big U was still in prison, but Big U's name rang bells in the streets of LA. Big U was like a mystical figure, a street lord. The stories you've heard about Big U would make you think that Big U wasn't a real person. Like, for example, Big U apparently holds the knockout record in LA County Jail. During one riot, he knocked out 32 people. Big U apparently holds the all-time record for knockouts in county jail with a couple hundred, even 1,000, some may say. So Big U is a mystical figure. Like, the character Debo in Friday was actually depicted after Big U. That was actually Big U he was acting like. So with Suge Knight operating on the West Coast and understanding who Big U is, Suge wanted to get in Big U's good graces. So while Big U was in prison, Big U's brother passed away. So Suge Knight sent flowers to the family, and that went a long way with Big U.
First time I ever heard of Suge and Big U communicating was through when Big U's brother got killed and shot at a studio with Key Rock, The Realist, and Big C Style and all of them at Echo Sounds. So Key Rock came to me and said, hey, you know, Big U, it'll be a good look if Death Row send some flowers and, you know, give the mother a little something to help out. And I thought that was a great idea. And I brought that to Suge and told Suge that, hey, you know, this guy Big U, his brother was there, even though it wasn't a Death Row function, no niggas was doing that on their own, corrupt, and the Realist had some dudes from Dallas come in town, and they were up there selling beats and raps and all trying to make some money, and some dudes came through and laid their ass out or got shot. And, you know, I think we, you know, gonna send a little check to help out, and sent some flowers and shit. Was like, yeah, it's cool. Yeah, do that. You know, gave me the blessings.
You really appreciated Suge sending a check and flowers and looking out, even though they didn't have a relationship and didn't know each other. So when Big U got out of prison, Big U and Suge actually formed a really tight bond.
You think because we got home court advantage, you know what I mean? I don't let it hook on me. Watch this stuff. We don't have no parties where I come in my area.
But like most good things in Suge Knight's life, the harmonious times came to an end, and Big U and Suge Knight found themselves at odds over an unknown conflict. So while Big U and Suge were at odds, Wack 100 still kept in communication with Big U, and they became tighter as Wack 100 was still in the fold of Death Row, while Big U was on the outskirts due to him and Suge Knight's conflict.
Me and Big U met. Suge Knight. Actually, Big U had caught a violation. I think Reggie had to help with trying to get him out. Suge helped with some attorney. I want to say 03, 04, somewhere around there. And that's how we met. I met through Suge. And Suge, over the years, he's on and off with anybody. So me and Big U kind of like continued our relationship.
In 2017, 6ix9ine was the hottest rapper in the world. He was scorching hot. The dude had rainbow hair, but in every video, he had 100 killers. So he demanded attention. But here's the thing, 6ix9ine was repping a blood set. Now, when you're repping a blood set, there's politics that comes with it. But 6ix9ine would make it very clear that he wasn't checking in, tapping in, or bowing down to anybody, even though he was repping blood and he's obligated to.
Yo, I'm gonna say this right now before the media starts covering their own story. There's gangsters all over this world. East Coast, West Coast, down south, up north, all over the world there's gangsters. I don't check into nobody, you know what I'm saying? I respect everybody's soil that I walk on, but I do not check in anywhere I go, and it's gonna stay like that, you know what I'm saying? So stop trying to tell me niggas gotta check in. It's 2018, mention my name for clout. You know what I'm saying? It's not even about gangster and respecting niggas' words and G codes. It's now, oh, I want clout, I want to make a name for myself. Everybody who mentioned my name is a rapper. Y'all not gangsters, y'all rappers, and y'all want names for yourselves. It's not gonna happen. I don't check in nowhere I go.
That message came across as 6ix9ine thumbing his nose at an age-old tradition, which is tapping in and checking in when you come back to the motherland of gangs, which is LA. Now, one of the people who just left a bad taste in their mouth was another blood rapper who was on the opposite coast, LA, The Game. Now, The Game at the time was being managed by Wack 100. So when The Game went on stage and said F 6ix9ine, well, Wack 100 was forced to co-sign the sentiment of F 6ix9ine.
Ass blood, fake ass blood. 6ix9ine. 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 Blood. Fake blood.
The Game is signed to Wack 100. So Wack 100 was forced to back up and co-sign The Game sentiments and ride with The Game no matter what. So this started a full-on war between The Game, Wack 100, and their crew versus 6ix9ine's manager, Shotty, 6ix9ine, and their crew. And this beef will play out on social media.
The Game. I remember the first time I saw The Game, he was on Love Connection. I'm older than 6ix9ine. I saw you crying on Love Connection. Suck. You ain't no gangster. You worked out and got tough. I'm mad at this little man. What y'all mad at him for? Y'all trying to get album sales off of Tekashi 6ix9ine. Out of here, Wack 100, you old pimple. Look at your face, you faggot ass. Niggas come to New York.
Yo, whoever this New York is, the nigga right with did the video about need the chapstick and all that. The that's in the project building with the Kmart shades. Yeah, you listen. I'm not gonna tell you to suck because I ain't in the man, but I'm a very disrespectful motherfucker. I'm gonna tell your mama and your dead ass cum guzzling grandmama. Yeah, tell them to suck on a dick now. I done went way past rap because I'm not not a rapper. So me and you both know what it is.
How you feel as a grown-ass man with 3 kids on the internet trolling a 21 to be your son, bro? Like, cut the out, bro. Let's be real. Wack 100, like, let's be real. Like, come on, Wack. Come on, Wack. Come on, Wack. I spoke to you on the phone a few times. This was not your energy, bro. You were supporting. All the way support, bro. All the way support, bro. Cut that out, nigga. Wack 100, nigga.
Wack 100.
Oh, come on, bro.
Industry blood, you heard?
Industry blood,
that
nigga.
nigga industry blood. That nigga not even good in the streets, you heard? That nigga industry blood. He go with the executives. That's where he get his bags from.
Now, you're probably watching this and wondering, what does this have to do with Wack and Big U? Bro, I'm getting to it. Let me cook. So Shotty will respond back to Wack 100 and tell Wack 100 that him or any of his associates are banned from New York. And if they come to New York, it's going to be up and it's going to be some real consequences.
That niggas holler at that. In the game, if you tough, tap me with your New York, like you said, and pull up in New York. This thing last year, y'all niggas cannot pull up in New York this year. I don't care who you think you could call. Y'all niggas cannot pull up in New York this year. Straight Treyway. And you must not be a real gang member, because Black Wall Street is out of New York. Nigga. Double R to my real rights. Y'all know the hit, man.
Around this time, 6ix9ine and another blood rapper, Trippie Redd, were currently at odds. Now, 6ix9ine was on the East Coast under the supervision of Shotty. Trippie Redd was on the West Coast under the supervision of Wack 100. Remember, the ban wasn't just for the game or Wack 100, it was for all of their associates. Both sides had banned the other side from coming to their hometown or their respective coast. So it was doomed for somebody to call the bluff of the other side. So Trippie Redd decided he was going to call the bluff of 6ix9ine, and he was going to pull up in New York with some West Coast dudes for protection. But things didn't go as planned for Trippie Redd, because when he pulled up to New York, 6ix9ine had a bunch of goons waiting for Trippie Redd at his hotel.
6ix9ine is still a he's still a on him. This 6ix9ine done. He can't come to LA at all. Never again. If he comes to, bro, if 6ix9ine comes to LA, it's over. And I'm in New York right now, bro. You feel me? So it's like, if y'all really think, bro, about that, bro, really go tell that, like, pull up right now, like, right now, like, cause bro, you want to know what bro did? Bro had waiting for me at my hotel, some 9 Trey niggas. As soon as I walk in the building, hit right in my mouth, nigga.
Chase them niggas, 4 blocks. Chased you 9 Trey blocks.
I chased the niggas myself, mostly.
Shout out to
I ran them niggas down myself.
Shout out to the
me,
real
myself, and I.
6ix9ine will respond back, taunting Trippie Redd for thinking he could come to New York and go untouched.
What's going on? But I feel really bad about it. Your chin is bruised up. You just can't be out here calling people gay, bro. You can't be supporting false accusations. You can't be ranting on live, talking about I'm good in New York, talking about New York this, New York that. Like, you just can't do that, bro. You should put some ice on that chin. It's bruised up. I feel bad, bro. And you can't just start snitching and say it was the non-trade. You can't do that, bro. It's not gangster. That's not. I just want you to be my friend again. 1400, you know I told the pole. 6ix9ine, you know I told the pole.
When Wack 100 found out that Trippie Redd got touched in New York, even though he had some West Coast dudes with him for protection, Wack 100 was pissed. And he wanted to know how this took place. How did this happen? And who let Trippie Redd get touched? This led to a huge altercation between Wack 100 and Trippie Redd's security guard Avery Mitchell at Big U's shop.
What happened was they was having words over the 6'9", the 6'9" and the 6'9" and Trippie Redd situation. Avery was bodyguarding for Trippie Redd at the time.
Okay.
And 6'9" and his crew rolled down on Trippie Redd now. And then we called, and I'm like, hold on, y'all rolled down on them, but my family is the security. And that's how that got. So then the dude got on the phone, and the play was coming together. So somehow they ended up having words, because they just never liked each other from a relationship that they had over one of the other bodyguards.
Right.
So we ended up meeting up at my shop, not for them to get down, but it was just for us to square it off. And then now you gotta remember, dog is with me.
Right.
So it don't matter if you with me. It's my job to protect you. So you straight if you with me wherever we at. So him and bro was having words. So we was going in the shop. I didn't even have a chance to open the gate. Dog, get off on Avery.
Oh, bang.
And don't do nothing to Avery. Avery swallow it.
Oh, he just ate that?
Ate it. That's why this nigga never stand in front of me. Ever. Because he know I know. Avery ate it. I can be trouble. Avery, you want it? Avery like, nah, we good. I'm gonna let that go. So Avery is playing him. Avery just waiting like, woo, you know, Avery talking like, man, no, we good. We gonna let it go. Woo. Then Avery easy. When Avery easy, Avery get off on him. Bow, bow. he grabbed the thing. Yeah, he grabbed his thing like, man, I'm gonna edit this thing on. Then I'm like, man, hold on, man. Ooh. Then, it go like it go. You feel me? But right. He only by himself, so he ain't finna get trap treated. He ain't finna get nothing. He ain't finna nothing. He finna get, you know what I mean? He ain't by himself. He with me, so he was with a whole lot of people.
Right.
So we break it up. Now we like, man, y'all even, because they be like, nah,
well,
I want mine back.
Come out like he did, boy.
Hey, then we like, okay, now. Hey, we like, now we can get down. He was like, nah, man, I'm cool.
Wack 100 showed up one deep in territory that wasn't his. Now, even though he couldn't hold it against Big U, he still felt a certain type of way that Big U allowed him to get fired on and ain't really do nothing or join him in, in demonstrating on the other guy. Now, even though he really couldn't hold it against Big U, this was, the first instance in their friendship to where, there was some bad blood there because of what took place. It wouldn't be soon after this that their friendship would hit another bump in the road. Wack 100 would explain this bump in the road as the beginning to the end of their friendship and the catalyst for a lot of the issues we see them having today.
I